All right, let's do something a little different today. We're going to become architects, but we're not building with bricks and steel. Nope, we're building with something way more powerful, words. We're going to get right into the nuts and bolts of the one thing that makes all communication possible, the sentence. So grab your hard hat and let's get to it.
I mean, really think about that for a second. Every single thing you've ever said, from a quick text message to a huge, life-changing speech, was built piece by piece using sentences. They're the invisible structures holding our entire world of ideas together.
So, where do we start? Well, just like any good architect, before you can even think about building, you need a blueprint, right? A set of fundamental rules that everything else depends on. For us, that blueprint is the basic definition of a sentence.
And here it is. It might look simple, but this is the absolute core of it all. A complete thought, a subject and a verb. Capital letter at the start, punctuation at the end. These are the non-negotiables, the foundational rules for any and all clear communication.
And hey, this isn't just some idea we came up with. This is the established framework of the English language. Our source for today is a core grammar text, and as you can see, these rules are literally written in stone, so to speak. This is the shared code that we're all using, whether we consciously think about it or not.
Now, just like any physical building, every single sentence has two essential components. You can think of them as the foundation and the framework that sits right on top of it. You need both, no exceptions. And here they are. First, you've got the subject. That's your foundation. It's the who or the what your sentence is all about. Then you have the predicate. That's the framework. It's basically everything else. It's the part that tells us what the subject is or what the subject is doing. A sentence only works when these two parts are locked together perfectly.
Let's make this real with a super simple example from our source material. Summer's here. So what's our foundation? Summer. That's the subject. And the framework built on top is here. That's the predicate. See? Foundation and framework? It's honestly that straightforward.
Okay, so now that we've got our blueprints and our core components figured out, this is where the real architectural fun begins. Now we get to explore the different designs, the different styles of sentences we can build to create all sorts of different effects. And it turns out there are 4 essential designs in our toolkit.
First up, we've got the most common design of them all. This is the real workhorse of communication, the assertive sentence. Its job is super simple. It just states a fact, shares an opinion, or makes a declaration. It asserts something.
Look at these examples. They just deliver information directly. He writes books of stories. That's a fact. You cannot change the world. Well, that's a pretty strong opinion. But they all do the same basic job. Think of this design as the load-bearing wall of your structure. It's strong, it's simple, and it's absolutely essential.
Our second design is built for one thing, action. It's the imperative sentence. This is the design you use when you need to give an order, make a request, or even offer a piece of advice. It's all about telling someone to do something.
You can feel the directness here, right? Give me that book. Do not walk on the grass. What's interesting is that the subject, you, is usually just implied. It's not even stated. Architecturally, this isn't a wall, it's a doorway. Its whole purpose is to get someone to move, to act, to change what they're doing.
Next up, what if you need to find something out? Well, that's where our third design comes in handy, the interrogative sentence. Its entire reason for being is to ask a question. It's the tool we use to get information and show that we're curious.
So what's the architectural signature of this design? Well, you'll see they often start with question words like why or helping verbs like will or is. And of course, they always end with that unmistakable question mark. It's like a signal that says, hey, this structure isn't finished. It needs a response to be complete.
And that brings us to our fourth and final design. This is the most expressive one of the bunch, the exclamatory sentence. This is the one you pull out of the toolkit when you want to show strong emotion. Surprise, happiness, excitement, you name it. This sentence has feeling.
I mean, you can practically hear the emotion in these, can't you? What a clever boy you are. Bravo, well done. They're all about expressive power, and their signature feature is that exclamation mark. It's like a megaphone for your words. This isn't the foundation. This is the color, the style, the personality you add to your building.
So let's just step back for a moment and look at everything we've put together. We've got 4 distinct sentence designs, but this isn't just a list. This is your complete architectural toolkit for building ideas.
But you know, the real power here isn't just knowing the names of these 4 designs. It's knowing when to use them. When do you need a simple statement versus a passionate exclamation?
When is it better to ask a question instead of just giving a command? Mastering this toolkit gives you unbelievable precision to construct any message you can possibly imagine.
So, there you have it. You have the blueprint, you have the core components, and you have the 4 essential designs. The entire architectural set is yours. The only question left is, what are you going to build?